Today we're going to learn how to factor quadratics, and if you remember yesterday I told you if you get help from your parents, I'm probably teaching you a way that they never really learned. So if this doesn't work for you, you're more than welcome to get help from your parents. What I want you though to do is to find a method that works for you and that you're always going to get the right answer. So let's take off. Today we're talking about factoring quadratics, x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, and I'm going to read the first one and fill it in. A quadratic function is a function where the degree of the polynomial is... Now, before I fill in the blank, what's another word for degree? Can you remember? Exponent. So I'm going to write the word exponent here so that I can remember. And it is 2. If it's quadratic, it is 2. The shape of a quadratic function is called a parabola. Not parabola, parabola. And it looks like a U. One purpose, now there are more than one purpose. There are multiple purposes, but for today we're going to discuss one. Ooh, two later. One purpose is to find when an object is on the ground, or really what we're looking for are x-intercepts. This is actually what we're doing today, x-intercepts. A solution in terms of quadratics really means answer, is where the graph intersects the x-axis. Alright, so in order to do this, I'm always going to kind of do the first thing first. Okay? I have 3 terms here. 1, 2, 3. And they go in order of A, B, and C. So here's what I'm going to tell you. A, B, and C stand for the coefficients. So I'm going to do A is 1. When there's no coefficient, I can write in 1. B is 10. And C is 24. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, find the factors of A times C that add to B. So in the first column I'm going to do A times C. So that would be 1 times 24, which is just 24. Okay? Then I'm going to do that add to B. So what does B equal? 10. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find everything that multiplies to 24. 1 times 24 is 24. And 1 plus 24 is 25. 2 times 12 is 24. And 2 plus 12 is 14. Remember, I'm trying to find something that adds to 10 right here. So then I do the next one. 3 times 8 is 24. And 3 plus 8 equals 11. Looks like I'm getting closer. One more. 4 times 6 is 24. And 4 plus 6 is 10. Ding, 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 ding. Here are your factors. So here's what you do from here on out. I'm going to take my 2 factors, 4 and 6. Okay, so these are my factors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them over the coefficient of A and the variable x. Do not make it squared though. And 1 and x. Now, this is A, the coefficient, and x, not squared though. So the factors over ax. Now, for now, you won't need to reduce the fraction, but you might need to later. We'll talk about that when we get there. So, here's my factors. X plus 4, because I start here and go up, and x plus 6. I start here and go up. Now, here's the next important thing. This has an equal sign when we started out, so I need this to equal 0. For this one, I'm solving, okay? So I would do x plus 4 equals 0, and x plus 6 equals 0. Solve the first one, x equals negative 4. Solve the second one, x equals negative 6. I'll give you a hint. If we looked at this graphically, where this would intersect is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it would look something like this. And because it hits at negative 6 and at negative 4, those are my x-intercepts or my solutions. All right? So my answer to this will be x equals negative 4, comma, negative 6. How can I know that I have the right answer when I'm doing this? This is just a checking method. You don't have to do this every time. 4 times 6 is 24. 1x times 1x equals x. And if I look diagonally, 1x times 6 gives me 6x. And 4 times 1x gives me 4x. And together, those give me, oops, this 10x. But 1x times 1x should be 1x squared. So if I look at this, is this what I was given originally? Sure. Right there. All right? That was kind of a lot to digest in one problem, but let's keep looking at them, and I think you'll realize how simple this gets. Don't give up too early.